This is my final haul of ISE pieces for the Spirit Halloween 2022 season. So, let's jump right into it. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to a bittersweet video because this is my final haul of ISE or theme pieces for the Spirit Halloween 2022 season, otherwise known as my last pieces from the Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Laboratory ISE. Now obviously the date was November 3rd, which means Spirit Halloween locations have closed across the country. Very, very sad for my fellow haunters. However, it means that we have been able to collect the pieces from the themes that we've been waiting to get ever since they opened back in July. And today, I'll be showing off what I got on the day my local store closed yesterday, which was my final haul of ISE pieces. Now, if you missed my first video, I came out with one probably 2 weeks ago where I got the plasma towers and the archway sign. Go check out that video after this one. But today I'm going to show you my final haul. Now I am going to say that these pieces are the much more important ones than the original ones because these are the ones that I really wanted to get, but I had to wait till the end of the season to get these because they were actually used in the display at my local store, so they made me wait till the end of the season to sell them to me. But I finally have them, and I am finally able to show off and talk about my final ISE haul from Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Laboratory for the 2022 season. Now before I jump into anything, I do have to say, yes, the two bubble tubes are behind me right here from the front ISE this year, from Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Lab. However, as you can see, they are currently turned off. And I'll say this once again, but the reason that is because these things are incredibly loud on the floor where I am filming this. I'm actually in my basement right now, which has a concrete floor, and when they turn on, they are incredibly loud and you can't really hear when I talk over them. So that's why they are turned off right now, but I promise you will get to see them turned on in this video. But without any further ado, I am very sad to announce Spirit Halloween is closed, but on a happier note, let's take a look at these awesome ISE pieces and my final haul of the 2022 Spirit Halloween season. Alright, so the first item that we are going to look at that was a part of my final ISE haul, we have to look a little bit down from the camera angle you were just watching. This is what we're going to take a look at first, and this is the Spirit Specimen Testing Lab sign, which of course was the giant tin sign that went on the back ISE, the back theme for this year. Of course, the Spirit Specimen Testing Lab. Now, if you watched my first ISE haul, last time I was able to pick up the main archway sign from this year, Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Laboratory sign. Obviously, that was in the archway of this year. This one was in the back theme. This one is almost identical to the other one. Same font, same background, same size, same shape, even same material. They're both made of a tin material, so obviously metal, which is very cool. This one is slightly different just because it says something different, obviously. Specimen Testing Lab. It even has the same little metal design that the archway sign also has. Big Spirit logo. But I just love collecting the ISE signs every single year. I have so many of them. So I knew that I had to buy both of them this year just so I could say I do have the complete set of ISE signs. And they're just such a great memorabilia piece for some reason, in my opinion. So, very excited to say that I was able to pick up the Spirit Specimen Testing Lab sign to go along with the archway sign that I got in my first haul. Detail on it is cool. I love that it's metal because it adds to that lab feel of it. And it's a very, very cool piece. Alright, so my second piece of my final haul of the Spirit Halloween 2022 season is right above the Spirit Specimen Testing Lab sign. And it is right here, the green plasma tube. Now this piece also came from the back ISE. Obviously, both the front and back theme of this year had plasma tubes, but the ones in the front were blue, and the ones in the walkthrough in the back theme were green. Obviously, the plasma tubes have the weird electricity effect, and when you touch them, actually goes to your finger. Really, really cool effect, and it made for like a great aesthetic piece as part of the lab theme. Really fit well, it fit well within the theme. Now, I wanted to get a green one more than a blue one, just because a lot of you know I like green a lot more, especially for a lab. I think green works better. So I didn't really have any interest in the blue ones, but I definitely wanted to get one of the green ones, and I was able to do that, and I'm very happy I was, because they were only $10, and $10 for this was a fantastic price. It is only made of plastic, but it is pretty big, and the effect of it is really, really cool. It's very bright, it's got a lot of that electricity look to it, and the touching feature is super, super awesome that it connects to your finger. Very, very cool lab decoration, and in the darkness, which you will see in this video, it looks amazing, so I'm very glad I was able to pick it up. Alright, so the next piece that we're going to talk about might be my favorite of my entire ISE hauls for the whole season, and this is technically two pieces because there are two here. The bubble tubes from the front ISE from this year, Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Lab. The bubble tubes are absolutely fantastic, and yes, I know, like I said in the beginning, currently they're not turned on. So right now, they're just big 6-foot plastic, or not plastic, acrylic towers of water, and not a lot to look at right now. I understand that they're very plain, but they are super loud, so I want to talk about them before I turn them on. These pieces are absolutely incredible. They were $40 a piece, $80 for the two of them that you see here, and once they turn on, you're going to see how amazing they are for that $40 that you could have gotten them back from the ISE. Fantastic pieces, some of my favorite pieces we've ever gotten to see in a Spirit Halloween theme, but I'm not going to ramble on about them anymore. They are super, super cool. Let's check them out. Alright, and the last theme piece that I was able to get for the 2022 season was one that I had my eye on all the way back since July 30th at the flagship store opening, and it's a very cool piece. This one right here, the centerpiece of my little display I put together for this video, the hologram fan from the front ISE, the one that was in the cupola structure, that when you walked in and then you looked up, this is it right here, the hologram fan. Now, on first glance, if you saw this at your own Spirit Halloween, or if you're seeing this for the first time now, it looks like it's just like a TV or a display or a monitor of some kind. But it's not. It's actually a fan. Now, I want to prove that to you right now. So as you can see, if I turn it off, it is literally just a circular fan inside of a plastic case, and you can see it's kind of lighting up blue and flashing. But it is not a TV or a monitor or anything like that. What the kind of contraption with this is that the fan, as you can see it's lighting up, the fan has a bunch of little LED lights on it, and it works together to create a video or a photo, and the fan is spinning so fast that it creates that, and to your eye, it looks like a TV playing a video or a photo. This is such a cool effect, and this is the first time we've seen Spirit use any kind of technology like this in an ISE, and I thought that it worked perfectly for the laboratory. This was actually featured in the front and the back theme. Like I said, this one right here was the one that was used at my local store in the front theme. The back theme had two in the walkthrough, showing Dr. Loom making Young Crouchy and making Nightcrawler. But as you can see, it is just a fan. I have the remote right here, which they did come with a remote to stores. I can click on, and as you can see, it powers up again. It takes 1 second. Boom. Starts up right again. You can hear the fan starting to move all around again. And there you have Jack the Reaper playing the video clip that was playing at the top of the cupola at Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Lab. Now, another very cool thing about this also is that you can actually put whatever you want on it, because it uses a micro SD card to play the footage that whatever is playing on the screen, which is definitely a very cool thing. Now, at this moment, I have not figured out how to get the audio to work. I do have speakers for it from the store, but I can't figure it out, and I know a lot of other people are having the same issue as well. And the only other thing I'll say about the hologram fan is I know on camera it doesn't even totally do it justice, because since it's a fan and the way it moves, the camera can't totally pick up what the video is trying to show. But in real life, the colors are super vibrant. It looks really, really weird and realistic that a fan is creating this really, really vivid picture, or video I should say, and it's just such an awesome piece. If you got to see this at your local Spirit Halloween at some point, then you know how awesome it is. But I'm very excited that I was able to pick up one of the hologram fans from my local Spirit Halloween, and there you see Jack the Reaper. Alright, so that's going to wrap up my final ISE haul for the Spirit Halloween 2022 season from the Dr. J. Reaper's Monster Laboratory theme, or ISE. Overall, I think the pieces I was able to get this year were all awesome because they were basically all the ones that I had on my list. So I'm very happy that I was able to get basically everything that I had set my eye on since the beginning of the season. The bubble tubes are definitely my favorite item that I was able to get from the ISE for the whole year because they're such great pieces. The way they light up, the way they look, the size of them, that they're 6 feet tall, and they're really good quality. They're acrylic. They're 100% not going to break or fall over just because of how much water they hold. They are very, very heavy. Even things like the hologram fan are very awesome because there's such a great technology. Stuff like in my first haul, the plasma towers. If you didn't see that video, again, go check that out. The plasma towers are very cool, and the signs. I love the signs because I love collecting those every single year. But overall, I'm sad to say that Spirit Halloween has officially closed the 2022 season, but that most definitely does not mean that GMHaunts is going to be going into a hibernation or a part retirement. The videos are going to keep coming, and they're actually going to keep coming harder as the off season progresses. And I have lots of different ideas to bring to the channel in the off season. So I promise that we will be occupied, even though Halloween seems to be far away. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. As we are for more Spirit Halloween 2020, I guess 3 videos. Goodbye.